If you feed a hungry dog, it won't bite you. That is the difference between it and a human. Too much laughter diminishes one's dignity. You will learn nothing from life if you always think you're right. Don't leave any situation without saying everything you want to say, so you don't burn from the inside later. For the sake of your mind and mental health, don't engage in a futile argument with anyone who thinks they are always right. You think that if you do more than necessary, you will gain appreciation, but the surprising truth is that you will be exploited mercilessly. Two things change your perspective on life: illness and exile. Two things define your character: your patience when you have nothing and your behavior when you have everything. You won't die if you lose someone you love, but you will live like a dead person if you lose your dignity. The best lessons in life will be learned when you travel. It is said that a king in the East once tasked his wise advisors to create a sentence that would always be remembered, suitable for all conditions and times. They came back with these words: "This too shall pass." This life will not stop to accommodate your sadness. Either you stand up and continue despite your brokenness, or you will remain down forever. Life has taught me that a person cannot know the truths about others, their characteristics, and the sincerity of what they share with you, unless those hard times and painful trials come along. The storm doesn't just reveal the origins of trees, but also the strength of their roots. If you can improve one person's life, ease one person's pain, or guide a bird back to its nest, your life has not been in vain. Always pretend you are okay, no matter how life storms you, for keeping it to yourself is much more beautiful than the pity of others. Embrace silence, and don't take people too seriously. Don't take life upon your shoulders, don't exaggerate your emotions, and don't please anyone against your will. Even if the wind apologizes, the branch remains broken. The ignorant can be taught, and the rude can be refined, but the one who grew up in humiliation is hard to instill with pride, dignity, and chivalry befitting men. Don't hesitate to make those you love happy, as all moments quickly fade from memory except for the happiness you gifted to someone you love. The loss of trust is harder than the loss of people. The more intelligent and kind a person is, the more they see the good in people. The more ignorant and evil a person is, the more they see flaws and shortcomings in them. Sometimes a woman's strength is necessary, but there is no excuse for a man's effeminacy. Some relationships are cured by their destruction. That destruction might hurt you, make you feel regret and pain, burn your patience, and take days of your life, but your salvation begins here. Life has broken me many times, circumstances have shattered me, situations have crushed me, and some people have caused me harm and ruin. But each time, God rebuilt me, and I made a vow to myself never to return to what I was before. Keep everything beautiful that makes you happy as a secret between you and yourself, because everything that people know, they ruin. The days that break you are the same ones that make you. You are the result of the moments you thought wouldn't pass, but they did. If only we could ask the roads about their ends before taking them. To maintain your place in a woman's heart, be mysterious, and never tell her these two secrets: your deepest feelings and your real savings. Don't get used to venting, it's a form of exposing yourself to people. Don't be fooled by its pleasure, as its consequences are not good. If you sought sympathy from the trustworthy, they would pity you. If you sought it from the untrustworthy, they would know your weaknesses. You're caught between pity and failure. Try to keep your concerns to yourself and relish their true pleasure under God's cover, with your keys in your hands. The worst sleep one can have is the first sleep after losing a loved one. When you close your eyes after a long cry that drains your energy, then wake up not knowing how you slept, thinking it was all a nightmare, only to discover it wasn't, and that the nightmare was actually reality. It's a mistake to treat all people the same way. Shoes and crowns are both worn, but one you put on your head, and the other you step on with your feet. The days when you struggle with yourself to accomplish something are more delightful than the days when you are empty and lounging on a comfortable rug. The greatest pleasure is achieving what others think is impossible. Choose as a companion the one who gets angry with you but does not harm you. Anger reveals the nature of people. Self-confidence terrifies your enemies, no matter how powerful they are. Never remain a prisoner of your past. It was a lesson, not a life. If you want success in your life, have a mind that accepts everything and a heart that clings to nothing. Be sure that the tough days you go through will make you a strong, unbreakable person. This life will not stop to accommodate your sadness. Either you stand up and continue despite your brokenness, or you will remain down forever. Don't involve a jealous person. Don't ask a grudging person. Don't neighbor an ignorant person. Don't befriend a hypocrite. Don't accompany a miser. And don't entrust your secret to anyone.